Do you ever find yourself wondering which states in the United States Mother Nature enjoys playing with the most? It is important that you remain here because we are about to discuss the top 8 states in the United States where natural catastrophes are almost a part of everyday life. These areas have experienced everything from storms to earthquakes throughout their history. First, let's see which state tops our list. Click that button to subscribe and let's get this party started. Number 8. Alabama. A number of storms have struck this state on the Gulf Coast, including Hurricane Isaac in 2012, Hurricane Gustav in 2008, Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Dennis in 2005, and Hurricane Ivan in 2004. The tornadoes that struck the state in April 2011 were so deadly that they were on par with hurricanes. They pounded the state with gusts higher than 210 miles per hour, resulting in the deaths of approximately 250 people and an estimated $1.5 billion in damage. Number 7. Louisiana. Hurricane Katrina, the now famous hurricane that killed nearly 1,000 individuals and inflicted tens of billions of dollars in damage, struck Louisiana in 2005. It has taken the state years to recover from the devastation that Hurricane Katrina caused. Numerous hurricanes, including Camille in 1969, have made landfall in the Gulf state throughout its history. Number 6. New York. Blizzards and tropical storms have ravaged the entire empire of New York, stretching from the Great Lakes to the Atlantic coast. Superstorm Sandy, which struck the state in 2012, was responsible for at least $40 billion worth of damage and approximately 50 deaths. The terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001, which resulted in the destruction of the World Trade Center and an earlier bombing in the complex's garage, also declared New York a catastrophe. Number 5. Texas. Except for earthquakes, nearly every imaginable type of natural disaster has struck Texas. These natural disasters include hurricanes, fires, tornadoes, and blizzards. However, it's worth noting that they have also encountered earthquakes. According to MoneyWise, Texas experienced the highest number of significant catastrophes of any state, with 368 of them occurring between the years 1953 and 2022. Hurricane Harvey, which struck in 2017, caused damage exceeding $125 billion, primarily due to catastrophic flooding in Texas. In Texas, Harvey was responsible for the deaths of 103 people. According to WalletHub, Texas has tied for the most billion-dollar climate catastrophe since 1980, but when you evaluate the damage on a per-capita basis, the state's rank drops to 9th. This is due to the high population density in Texas. Number 4. Mississippi. Hurricanes and flooding regularly ravage Mississippi. According to WalletHub, it is the third most disaster-prone state in the U.S. It is well known that Mississippi is prone to flooding. The Great Mississippi Flood of 1927 submerged more than 23,000 square miles, making it the most devastating river flood in the United States history. It was responsible for hundreds of deaths and hundreds of thousands of displacements. According to Vukovic data, Mississippi has been subjected to 50 disaster declarations since the year 2000. Ida in 2021, Hurricane Harvey in 2017, and Hurricane Katrina in 2005 are some of the hurricanes that fall into this category. According to Vukovic, the state has filed more than 1 million flood damage claims with FEMA since 2000. Mississippi also has a high tornado risk with 50 twisters occurring each year. Number 3. Oklahoma. According to the MoneyWise analysis, Oklahoma is the third most disaster-prone state in the country. Since 1953, the state has experienced over 217 catastrophic disasters. Vukovic, too, ranks the state third in terms of natural disaster risk, with WalletHub is ranked 6th. Tornado Alley is where Oklahoma is located. A federal study determined that Pontotoc County, which is located in the southeast corner of Oklahoma, is the single most likely location in the country to see a tornado. As many as 116 Oklahomans lost their lives as a result of the historic Woodward tornado in 1947. In 2013, a tornado caused damage worth $2 billion and claimed the lives of 24 people. MoneyWise reports that the state is also prone to wildfires and ice storms, and it ranks among the states with the highest risk of flooding. Number 2. California. California, with a total of 285 disaster designations since 2000, is perhaps the state that has experienced the most high-profile catastrophes in recent times compared to any other state. In spite of the fact that California is renowned for its earthquakes, residents of the state have managed to avoid the legendary Big One in recent years. Among the most notable earthquakes are the Northridge quake of 1994, which resulted in the deaths of 57 people and inflicted damage worth $35 billion when adjusted for inflation, and the Loma Prieta World Series earthquake of 1989, which resulted in the deaths of 63 people. Wildfires, droughts, and heat waves are all getting more frequent as a result of climate change, and they are the subject of a lot of crisis discussion these days. In 2018, wildfires were responsible for the deaths of 103 people and inflicted damage totaling $26 billion. Number 1. Florida. This is a slot on our list that is up for debate. MoneyWise reports that since 1953, Washington state has experienced more major disasters than Florida. Additionally, WalletHub rates 8 states higher on its catastrophe list than Florida. Nevertheless, Florida's susceptibility to storms and exceptional tendency to flood will present a unique set of challenges in the future. Between the years 2000 and 2040, officials in Miami-Dade County anticipate that sea levels will rise by 10 to 17 inches. According to the observations of a journalist for The New Yorker, Miami Beach experiences flooding on such a regular basis that a tourist could plan a visit to coincide with an inundation. Two of the most devastating and expensive storms that hit Florida are Ian in 2022, which claimed the lives of at least 160 people, and Andrew, which struck in 1992 and claimed the lives of 65 people. We appreciate you watching. We'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel,